Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6, where we're ramping up. We're making things happen a little bit. He just spent all his faith on something. What was it? He had 500 just a second ago. Did he faith buy this, maybe? I think he might have, exactly, Maestro. I know, right, Thalia? That's so true. I think he just spent his faith buying something, because he had about 500. Now, it could have just been an apostle or something like that. But he's been sending so many apostles, they have to be getting pretty expensive for him. So I think if we just continue to turtle a little bit longer, we can start to send out apostles. Maybe when we're closer to like 5,000 faith, something like that. Gonna be brave with this guy, send him out. He's a debater. Oh no, Xerxes, I'm sorry, man. That sounds awful. Hello, Soltis. Welcome in. Good to see you. Uh-oh. God damn it. Yeah, and this is why I don't do exactly what we're doing. The same basils got stolen. So sadly, we don't get it. It's good to have you here, man. Welcome in. Doing some faith race stuff. Civ 6 during the winter sale? Nice. Yeah, there are a lot of really good sales this year, it seemed like. Sucks. Top of Artemis, turn 167. Oh, dear. Run away. All right. Okie dokie. She didn't show me her cap, did she? Oh, no. That's her cap. Okay. Really? Not her cap. Yeah, finally got a golden. So here's where she's supposed to pay off. But again, I doubt we get another era beyond this. But you can see that there's both the regular era and the the regular era and the golden age bonus. The bad news is this is industrial era, so we missed out on all of our religion ones. So all the ones that matter for what we're trying to do don't really matter, and we're probably just going to take reform the coinage and be boring because none of the rest of these are good. But is what it is. Is what it is at this point. All right, and then I was going to go for this, but after we harvest here. So that pushes us to 10 pop. Good faith per turn now that we're getting 10 pop cities and have good adjacency bonuses on our holy sites. So simultaneum doing work. Try to build this here. That way it'll boost this theater square again. Probably go ahead and build this too. Hey, Matrices. It's been one of the harder games, more frustrating games of Civ I've ever played. But we've got it under control now, it feels like. See, we're at 10 here, so I actually don't need these housing. I want this city to grow. And we'll chop for them. I'm so sad we missed St. Basil's. Oh well. Yeah, pretty much. That is true. If you can get a heroic, it's almost guaranteed to get a golden after it. Civ 6 wonders are, I don't think, as good as the Civ 5 wonders, just kind of overall. But some of them are quite good and worth going for in just about every game. Pyramids is a good one of those, is a good example of one of those, rather. Barbs everywhere, just having their way. Here's Geneva. I want this for vision. Okay. Yeah, we've stabilized for the most part. Yes, that is very true. It is physically impossible to get every single wonder in your capital these days. In Civ 6, anyhow. So we can force this to rebel faster by trying to convert it. But I think I'd rather just explore with this debater. Yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel. We'll get there. I don't know if we're going to get there before turn 200, but we'll get there. Where's the goody hut that you just... Right there. But chugging along is probably an apt way of putting this one. We're getting there. Oh, so he's down here. I guess that makes a little bit more sense for that settle, although it was still just hopelessly stupid. He's got some up there. Let's grab an Inquisitor. Spent a lot of faith on Inquisitors this game. Not ideal. All right, we do need to be careful. Back up to 400 faith. There's St. Petersburg. You ever buy buildings? Yeah, I will. Depending on the game and depending on what we're doing. I don't have a ton of gold right now. My gold per turn isn't fantastic. So I don't think it's a great time to buy buildings. But I could justify it, like if you wanted to buy this temple or whatever. I'm cool with that. You can definitely see a case for it. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 10 cities. So we need to convert 6 of them. Again, I don't really need any of the rest of this. I guess the market is worth it, but then from there, I'm going to repair the walls and then probably start running projects. Just looking for faith per turn at the moment. Yeah, I get you there. I could also benefit from appreciating other play styles a little bit more, probably. I just sort of feel like I've got most things down to a science at this stage. At least with the way that I want to win games. Which is all the more reason to learn other strats. What's up, Dat? How you doing? For science. Yes, indeed. The Jopper is coming? 11 of 11. That's a Russian dude. Cool.
Whatever is contrary to nature.
What is his faith per turn? 272. He's better than me. Wow. Yeah, no one likes going back to work, especially after a nice break. There's St. Basil's. Hey, at least this was a useful St. Basil's, right? We can at least clap at the AI for that one. Oh, butts. Okay, back in the water. Yeah, very difficult to outfaith Russia. Lavra's giving you 2 faith instead of 1. Like, there are lots of little things. Obviously, the faith from Tundra, etc. Estimate number of turns. I really don't know. There is China. So there's our last. We should also trade more if we can. Cotton's good. Keep our gold per turn up. I think you have cotton. Yes, you do. 164 straight up. That's not bad. Okay. Didn't I hit this? How is it full health again? This is not going to be great. Nice. Hey, Tempest, how are you? See the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, eh? Yeah, it's a weird one. It's kind of weird. What's the point of the listening post? So the listening post will give us extra combat strength on our religious units with her. And so she's going to have, or we're going to have to go up against her somewhat soon. $1140 AD and the Barbs have machine guns. Well, field cannons. this. Yeah, so we kind of want to get a spy over to Peter as well, and one to China, so that we can have extra combat strength for our units. There we go. Yeah, I'm waiting for this. If we can get this and get the extra spread on it, 15 turns, that's when we can start sending out units. But I would like to try to wait for it. "13 turns now. How do you get Inquisitors? You take an Apostle and you launch an Inquisition with it. They need to have at least 3 charges in order to do so. And then you can Faith by them pretty cheaply. So I saw combat strength for religious units, pretty sure. It's hard for me to test that at the moment, but at last I checked, I believe it does. Yeah, we're going for religious victory. Indeed. He actually built a pretty good St. Basil's. Yes, give me all of your gold. We'll test it, though. That's why we have our 4 science emote. But I'm pretty sure it works. It's a weird spot for a harbor. Why are they giving us gold? We're in an aid request. Mind blown first time watching a live stream at all in general? That's fun. Well, welcome in. Welcome in live on the internet. What up, Soccer Man? All good, buddy. How are you doing? Yeah, welcome in live. That's very, very fun. Twitch live streams change your life. They will. They'll certainly change your life. Hey, circumnavigating. Oh, okay. It's their harbor. That makes more sense. Yeah, I don't know what yet, though. Squirrel, I don't know what to do with them. Exactly, Johnny. Working nights? Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Only time I have to work nights for 24-hour streams, and honestly, like, in my previous job, overnights meant we're like basically crawling into a hot oven and starting to dismantle it. It was the worst. Pretty much the worst. Here we go. Combat and religious. This we need kind of desperately. Awesome. That's really cool. So it's Burger Jar? Burger Jar? Welcome in, dude. Happy to have you here at the live stream. I don't really care about the loyalty too much. I'm just gonna vote for Peter. We're doing faith-based stuff. Before YouTube streams brought me here, I'm your sensei. Ah, very nice. I love that. That's very exciting. I love that. I can't tell you how many people have like been introduced to Twitch via my YouTube. I mean, it's not like I have a big impression. It's not like a lot compared to other people, I'm sure. But I think it's awesome. I think it's really fun. Okay, so that gives us our movement. We could also go all the way up to steam power for more movement. Probably a good idea. Science for plantation or food for plantations is also fine. What other bonuses can we get here? Quarries? No. This? No. No. Yeah. Well, let's go that way. You bet, Soccerman. All right. This is good exploration for us as well. There we go. Cardiff. It's got field cannon cores up there. That's scary. Yeah, Heathen Promotion would be pretty good for us. Exam, you're feeling that Quarry Stone Circle synergy? Oh, no. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. All right, 10 turns on this if we can get there. Can ships disband barb camps? Only Norway's ship. Can you explain something about how you go about researching? You read something today that said you just need to go for your unique unit and district as soon as possible. Is that about it? Really dependent on who you're playing. Like, for example, as Georgia, if you want to rush for my unique unit, it's a Renaissance wall. We did it. It's not good. Like, in most other games, you're going to want to do other stuff. Really, it's about managing all these boosts. I mean, these are 40 to 50%, depending on what era they're from, of the science needed. And so, like, this one is 390 total science. Getting a 40% discount on that is huge. In a religious game like this, unfortunately, I just don't have that many uses for techs and things, and so I'm sort of blindly going for anything that allows me to have movement to embarked units, because that will speed up my apostles once I start buying them. Strategics, like unlocking strategics, can be good. Although there are times you don't want to unlock them, like if they're going to block your potential districts, because you can't place districts on top of like niter or luxuries like, you know, cotton or something like that. So there's a bit of an ebb and flow to that, but mostly discovering them is a good idea. Oh, that's true. Privateers can as well. Yeah, that's true. I don't build those very often. They can disband camps because they are a ranged unit. Now what? I guess we'll go for the Tashiki everywhere. So it's all about what kind of victory and what kind of civ you're using. Exactly. Really hinges on who you are and what you're trying to do. Gonna do this. Let's make open borders. Johnny. Okay. Yeah, we're sitting on a good amount of faith. Like, again, if I can get 9 more turns, although I believe this applies to all of your existing units, meaning we could start to faith buy now. I'm pretty sure that happened last game and it surprised me. So I seem to remember that if we get this, it's almost like getting the pyramids and it adds a extra charge into all your units. So I could wait, but I don't think I have to. Is this enough faith for us to get started? I mean, probably is. Yeah, that's true, Dreezy. That's a good point. I misspoke. It's because they're the Coastal Raider class, not that they're ranged. Frigates are ranged, but they can't clear a camp. Yes, indeed. Truth, truth, truth. This is probably worth getting. First target, I mean, so we converted a lot of Alex. He's getting, like, reconverted now. Should look at, like, roads and things. If we finish off over here, then I guess we can come down for Russia. I think I just like going west. Enjoy, Muffin. We'll see you later. No, this was +6, straight up. Wonder, triple district plus the government. That's a +6 theater square. But like this +17 includes all the districts. If in fact, if you just go to your empire lens, you can see your straight up adjacencies, not including your districts, and that one's +6 there. I love the empire lens, by the way. Very, very helpful when determining what you're doing and how well you've done. Yeah, it's a nice one. Empire lens is pretty good. I'm going to hedge my bets on this a little bit. We're certainly not going to get sub 200. That's fine, considering how bad this game has been. I don't know, Maestro. It's like you should hang out with us more or something. I don't mean to high road you. I'm sorry. Actually, I very specifically did mean to high road you there, but I did so from a loving place. I hope you feel that love. So there's probably another city in there. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 9. Yeah, he has 10 total cities, so that's it. No, I know. We miss you, buddy. Or at least I do. The rest of the chat's been talking a lot of smack about you, but I miss you. So I'm going to start buying our units the turn before this is done. Because I just want to make sure it works. I like testing things. I like learning. I like knowing for sure. And we get an embassy. Are there reasons not to do it? There really aren't reasons not to do it. Embassies and things like that do give you diplomatic visibility. Having a higher diplomatic visibility than your opponent does give you a small combat strength bonus. But things like the resident embassies that when you're friendly go away when you declare war. So there's really no reason to say no. The settler lens and thing, these are buttons. These are your number buttons. So 1 is your religious lens, 2 is continents, 3 is appeal, 4 is settler, and I use those for probably the most. But then you can go to government at 5. 6 is like your empire or your civ. 7 is nothing. Oh, 7's tourism, and then 8 is loyalty. 9 is empire. Yeah, no problem. Good questions. Really hope we get this. What are the odds we're gonna get beaten to it? I would say high. I have 2 spaceports, but I can only do things in 1 Y. That's the way it works until you can only run one of the projects at a time, and they're sequential, meaning you need one and then the next and then the next. So that's why you can only do one at a time. However, once you get to the point in your victory strategy where you are going to where you launch the exoplanet expedition, then once you get to the tech that's relevant super late in the game, it's one of these future techs, you'll have to find it. But then you can start running the projects that eat up your aluminum and power in order to make it all happen faster. And so it's at that point that your multiple spaceports are good. Happened to my mic? It sounds oddly compressed. Does it? Really? I don't know. Like, it changed throughout today's stream? Or just in general, it sounds bad to you? I think it fixed itself. Okay, it might have been like a loose connection here at the bottom. Who knows? Who knows? Just keep promoting Pingala. You're welcome, Alex. Good question. Johnny. How dare you? So Katara does still have a little bit left, but it doesn't look like much. She has 2 cities. Ooh. And I thought I had it rough. Don't really need the combat strength one in there, but we're going to start soon. Ban the heretic. Talking about industrial zones. Serious question though, what should you make for dinner tonight? I'm gonna make tacos. My favorite way to make tacos these days is yes, ground beef, because that's pretty classic. But also chorizo. I like a good mix of ground beef and chorizo. That sounds yummy. Potato Palace gone. Favorite way to make tacos is Taco Bell. Yeah, dude, chorizo's so good. It's so good. Thanks, Son of Thor. Yeah, I apologize. I do apologize greatly for how salty I was at the end of Friday's stream / your guys' 4th video for this game. I'm really sorry. It just, sometimes it just gets to you. And it was like, first it was like the fake river. Or like the invisible river. And then it was like Russia putting that there. And then it was like the barbs. And it just like, it was like one of those things where it just like every single thing felt like a sucker punch. And I got sad. And I got cranky. What's the invisible river? I don't know, man. You tell me. It's right here. Floodplains. You can see the river's edge. See? Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. All the way up and around. And like none of them on their own were like that big of a deal, but like just all of them together was like, ah. And then missing all the gold. And it's not like I was playing perfectly either. And we were trying to recover from like a pretty slow start, but man. So I apologize. I know that that's not charismatic or fun to watch, so I will try to be better going forward. Can you settle it and get full housing? Yeah, we used to see this a lot with inland sea maps. I haven't seen it in recent years, though. And you're playing a blank civ? I know. I know. It's okay. We can still win. You know, like chat didn't do anything wrong, but it's like chat's here to have fun, and like sometimes like that having fun feels mean when you're already like down. But chat didn't do anything wrong, truly. So I wasn't upset with chat at all. There wasn't a lot of prodding either. Normally you'd expect it. Okay, we have our Tashiki here, and I think we want to just start running projects. Projects. Chat's always right. Well, I didn't say that. Maestro prodded? Yeah, that's true. I'm still not banned, so it couldn't have been that bad. No. Chat was certainly not responsible. It's definitely the game. Definitely the game this time. Where am I from? Yeah, I'm from the USA. I'm from like Chicagoland, and I've recently moved to Denver. So that's where I reside these days. I'm a little nervous about sending all of my apostles this way with loyalty flipping like rebellion cities. I'm not sure that that's a great idea. And he's got a city up here now? Russia, what are you doing? I'm liking Denver. Yeah, it's cool to be by mountains. I love the people here. Have friends in the area, which is really nice. Yeah, and my science adjacency has gotten way better since moving here, which is, you know, that's a bonus. I feel smarter. And more faithful. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, so, yep. Completed holy site. Let's go ahead and get their walls. Can't really make it through here. All right. Looks like we have all the intel we need. 2 turns on this. I swear I remember it working this way, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting these apostles now. Oh, you got to move. We only want to buy them out of our Moksha city. However, we can get some gurus elsewhere. So we'll start to do that. These guys begin with 4 charges. So we'll see if it adds in another one here. I believe it does. If only you had Machu Picchu in Denver. I know, then I'd be rich too. Rich and cultured. I think I just want to get the gurus here. So we made it, what, over like 8,000? That's about right. I usually say 10,000, but we've invested about that overall, I would say. But thanks for making the pilgrimage over here, Son of Thor, to make sure that I'm not still a salty boy. That's much appreciated. Never been to a city with more than 1 million population. Chicago's like 6 million, I think. I really liked living there. All right, one more turn. We get our wonder. Are we brave enough to go through this? Oh, that Wait a minute. No, that flipped. That's rebelling in 4. New York Metro 17 million. I know, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. There's some big old cities out there. Okay, so we're about to start our final faith push with these apostles. We're about to finish the Hajia, which is nice. I thought Chicago proper was more than that. $2.7 million? Okay. But then if you look at the metro, that makes sense. You know what? You're allowed to. I mean, that's a really good. So the comment is, you never swear and cuss, but you seem to have reasons enough to in this game. Is that because you aren't that kind of person, or because of Twitch and YouTube rules? Honestly, it doesn't have anything to do with rules. It has everything to do with just trying to appeal to as many people as possible. And I think that while some people probably embrace swearing, and I do offline, don't get me wrong, but I think it only has the potential to limit you rather than appeal to more people, if that makes sense. So, you know, like, I'm not trying to be super crazy kid friendly. We talk about mature topics and things here, but I don't know. It's a conscious decision while I'm streaming to not swear if I can help it. Oh, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. We're going to start our final holy push here in the next one, and we should be able to wrap this game up relatively soon, at least turn-wise. So thank you so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic and come say hi to us in person on the internet. We'll see you then.